In today's fast-paced world, we're always bombarded by different notifications, emails, texts, and many different obligations that we must do. It can almost feel overwhelming. I was someone who was extremely overwhelmed in my life, right? I'd always feel as if I was dealing with so many emotions, especially anxiety and depression and stress, that kind of limited me from truly reaching my potential. Now, what if I told you there was a way to combat this? A way to actually get to where you want to be in your life? This philosophy that I've learned is called stoicism. And I discovered stoicism during a time of my life where adversity was at its all-time peak. I felt so distraught and I had no direction whatsoever. However, stoicism kind of helped me along the way. How I learned, or the first thing that I've ever read on stoicism was Meditations by Marcus Aurelius, which wasn't a book, but it was his journal, which was made into a book. And I've also watched many videos right back in the days. I know stoicism almost is seen as like toxic masculinity and all this bullshit, but I'll tell you right now, every man needs to be stoic. Stoicism is not masking your emotions or masking or suppressing your emotions. It's more of accepting how you feel in the moment, accepting all your emotions, but choosing not to be reactive, choosing to just respond to the situation that you're in. I think what people want is for you to be reactive quickly and to, be vulnerable, but it's critical that you're able to accept your emotions as a man. It's true. However, showing them in full display for everyone and doing all this, no, I don't think it's necessary. You can feel everything. You can feel depressed. You can feel sad. You can feel upset. You can feel happy. Nothing wrong with that. But being sad and just, pouting and complaining all the time, no, we don't do that here. Accept your emotions. Do not suppress them. Learn to respond to a situation without being so emotionally charged. It's not necessary whatsoever. You must be stoic in this modern world. And it's not an easy task, especially with everything that you hear, but it's vital. It's extremely vital. You're gonna be weak, complain, cry about every little thing in your life, so be it. But there's other people who will take up what they need to do and move forward, right? So acceptance is the first thing that I've really learned from stoicism, right? Accepting circumstances in my life, accepting my emotions, accepting who I am. And that acceptance is gonna help you not really care as much about other people, because you know what you have to do. You live by your own principles. You live by your own values. No one's gonna stop you. Absolutely no one's gonna stop you, bro. But you must accept yourself first. You don't need external validation. You don't need any other person telling you who you are, who you're not. When I think of stoicism, the first person that comes to my mind is Zoro from One Piece. Now, I haven't watched One Piece in a minute, but I do remember Zoro as that person who, no matter how he felt, he didn't show too much emotion. Not that he didn't have emotion, but he was that person that, you could trust on, you could lean on. When something was going bad, he got you. The next important part of stoicism is cultivating gratitude, right? Being grateful for your life, being grateful for all the things in your life. Be grateful that you can walk, breathe, read, watch this, right? Learn. It's something that we always take for granted. There's many people in the world who, are in war right now. They don't have the opportunity that you have. They need to, in a stable country that they're living in. It's tough, but you want to still bitch and moan about, you having too much sugar in your coffee. Netflix is taking too long to load. Your YouTube videos buffering. That's what you're worried about, right? Be grateful that you even have the internet access. Be grateful that you can drink a warm cup of coffee. Not everyone has that opportunity in their life. Some people are begging for a piece of bread right now, but you're worried about not getting enough Tinder matches. Bro, be grateful for your life. Be grateful and give to others. That's the most important thing. Now, I'm gonna speak about another thing called Memento mori, and this is the idea of remembering, or don't forget that you will die. You know where most dreams are in this world right now? The graveyard. Most people die with their dreams and have so many regrets in there. It's the heaviest place. I used to walk by a river with trees and there was a graveyard nearby. And I'd sometimes take a stop by the near graveyard or walk through the graveyard. And I just think to myself, I must do the things that I have to do in this life, because we all die at one point. No matter how afraid you are of that. If you are afraid, there's religion. There's look at religion. No matter how afraid you are, you will die. It's not in your greatest interest to worry about that and to worry about what other people think, because they're gonna die too. So you're all in. The moment that you were born, you're all in. All your chips are on the table for life. So you don't have a choice. This is the only time you don't have a choice. All your chips are on the table. So you must be all in. But the idea that we're all gonna die should be liberating as well. Do what you have to do. You think this moment of embarrassment because you failed or something is gonna last forever? It won't. Don't compare yourself to others, because we're all on our own journey. Everyone has their own unique thing that they're trying to do and have their own own pace. Don't worry about comparing yourself to other people. It's stupid. It's unnecessary. We're all the main character of our own life. No one's gonna think about you. Even if you mess up, maybe they will think about you for a little bit. Okay. 2 days from now, they won't care. Keep moving. The last things I'm gonna speak on are having courage and moderation. I'm just gonna put them in one. Having the courage to take what you want to do in this life and going forward. Continuously pushing yourself no matter what's in your path. Facing your fears is what's gonna make you reach your highest potential. By doing nothing, listen, nothing changes if nothing changes. If you're gonna keep doing the same thing, waiting for the day where all the stars align, the planets are, in formation, then you'll be waiting forever. Or pick it up right now. Pick up the laptop. Take up that book. Hit the gym. Talk to that person. Move to that place that you wanted to move to. Make that video. Pick up the basketball. Do something that you've always wanted to do but are afraid. And with moderation, do not take things into excess. You may be like, why is moderation in here? Anytime that you're in a point, if you're taking things into excess amount of internet, an excess amount of food, all this stuff, right? Your mental clarity is just gonna drop. And that's gonna make you just be so self-conscious about every little thing. And it's important for you to not have that. Now, you must take moderation with a grain of salt, right? There's a time to be obsessed with your goals and go for it and everything. There's a time to not. I'm gonna leave that up to you. You know what's up. You know what you have to do. You don't need me to tell you everything. And last but not least, remember that you only have control over your mind, not outside world events. So it's important that you don't get too overwhelmed by outside events. Do what you can. Make sure that you subscribe for some more content. Share this video with a friend that's in need. Check all the links down in the description. And last but not least, never waver from the path.